Hey, how we doing, guys? This is the official Peak Week vlog for the BNBF British Finals, which is this Sunday in Scotland, in Perth, September 29th at the Perth Concert Hall. Now, I'm super excited for this, really am. But before I even get there, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory on how things have gone so far this season, because it's been a little while since I've done a vlog, so I'll give you a quick update. Now, the first competition of the season was August 25th at the Crescent Theatre in Birmingham. That was the BNBF Midlands qualifier. Now, I've placed third here and got my invite for the British Finals. I was very unhappy with the package which I brought. It was watery as hell, just looked like a water buffalo. Not a good day, not a good look at all. And from there, I just wanted to improve further and knew that I need to improve further because the standard is so high. Everyone's coming in sharp, you know, got some big guys and very muscular people, and I can't afford to be looking like that. So following that show, I went to the UK DFBA Northern Counties, which was I think 2 weeks ago, September the 8th. And now from the Midlands to this show, I started to prep myself. Before that, I had Rob Waterhouse do my prep for the majority of the season. But yeah, since the Midlands went solo, and I knew at this point that I was going to be doing like quite a bit of trial and error, you know, just adjusting my macros, adjusting my training and cardio output in general, and then trying to find something which really works well to suit my goals. Now, coming into the show, this, you know, the whole mindset was to kind of experiment and see how the peak week went, and show day. I did not come in how I wanted to come in. I was very flat in the morning, like before the show, and so I made the decision just to eat a shitload of food and fill out, because I knew if I was big and round, full muscle bellies and that, you know, I'd stand a chance of qualifying rather than coming in small, flat and watery. So I took that option and it paid off, and so I got the invite for the UK DFBA British Finals, which is in 3.5 weeks time. Now, following that show, you know, I really had to knuckle down and put a solid plan together, which basically leading up to the show, I was doing a lot of output. Well, I increased my output from the Midlands and also increased my food, so I still created a calorie deficit, but just by increasing the output and increasing the food. So rather than cutting my food and keeping the output the same, which I've done in the past, you know, it just makes my physique look weird, very small, very sunken, and yeah, it's not a good look. I look like I'm wasting away. Whereas this time, if I'm having more food, I can perform much better in the gym, train hard, and it gives my physique a much better look. It lets me have that dense look still. So yeah, I just tweaked that following the show and kept that running coming up to this show. So yeah, I'm very happy with the position which I'm in now. I'm more than, I'm definitely the best, like in the best physique, in the best shape which I've been in. So I'm happy, very happy in the position which I'm in. Weight wise, I'm hovering around 200 pounds. I'll probably be a little bit less, but I know that my body is properly inflamed at the moment because my output is that high. It needs more rest. I am supplementing like with ashwagandha, CBD, you know, help reduce cortisol, inflammation, help me to recover. I have some post-workout, I have some pre-bed, you know, doing what I can, but you know, when the output is that high and you're in a calorie deficit, you can't recover like fully so easily. So yeah, I will be carrying a little bit of excess from that, but once everything's settled, the weight should go down, and I'm hoping to compete around the 198 mark, something like that, which will be a significant difference to what I've competed at this year, whereas in the Midlands I was at 96 and at the UKDFBA I think it was 94 and a half, something like that, around that mark anyway, whichever way, it was too heavy. So yeah, and that's how things have gone, and that's where I'm at, like weight wise. But I'll get into the actual nutrition and the plans for this week. Now, a lot of people, when it comes to peak week, they go crazy. It's, alright, peak week's coming, change up the game, drop sodium, cut sodium, increase sodium, water load, cut water, all of that. A lot of stuff. You can do a lot of things, and a lot of things do work. Now, for myself, I'm not going to do anything crazy. As a matter of fact, my diet is not changing much at all. I'm literally just looking to coast into the show. I've reduced the carbs slightly today, very slightly, but I'm already pretty much depleted. Struggled to get a pump today, struggled to get a pump yesterday, and I'm at a nice stage where I'm not like fully depleted where it's going to be hard to load, but I'm just depleted enough, and I'm just going to try and hold this and then load up on, say, Friday, Saturday, and see how it goes. But even with the load, I'm not going to just shove a whole load of carbs in me, because I've done that in the past, and every time I do it, I just end up spilling or not being full enough, and then so it just doesn't look right. My body just doesn't seem to be playing ball at all this year, like on the loads. And sometimes, like on the refeeds, it's fine, and I actually do achieve a pretty good look, but it's too risky, and I just want to take all that risk out of it. Part of that is because, I'll be honest, I'm not absolutely shredded. I'm not like Tom Poyner shredded with no body fat on me at all, and that just increases the risk of spilling. And basically risk to reward, is too risky for me. So I'm not even going to mess with that. I'm just looking to cruise in, and for the load, I'm actually going to use more protein than fats. Maybe increase the carbs slightly, but just to like the baseline which I've been having previously anyway. So I'll be having more of a food load, not necessarily a carb load, which people typically do. Now, people who use my approach generally, like if they're on keto or if they've been on low carbs for a very long period of time, and because shoveling a hell of a lot of carbs in when you've not really had many carbs is not the best of ideas. Now, I'm not saying that I've not been on the higher end of carbs, because I have, but just in general, if you're on low carbs and then you suddenly like pile loads in, some people, this still might be alright, but a lot of people, the body isn't used to digesting so many, so they might be a bit bloated, they might spill, who knows. But that approach just isn't for me this week anyway, for sure. Water wise, my water's going to stay pretty much the same, sodium staying the same, and I'm playing it pretty safe. The goal is just to be nice and tight, maybe a touch flatter on the day in the morning, and then I'll just have some extra food to help fill me out on the day, and that's about it really. Nothing too fancy, and because I just want to bring a physique which probably people aren't expecting me to bring. I can talk the talk and I can say I'm going to do this and that, but in reality, I've flopped quite a few times, so I know the judges are going to think, oh, Fio's going to come in off. So hopefully shot them, and as much as I want to win, I also want to be stood on stage feeling like I'm at my best, which I've not done before, or I've not done in a long time anyway. So and that'll be an achievement in itself. Now, training wise, training all this week, barring tomorrow is rest day, so I'm just going to treat it like a normal week. I'm going to keep the output the same pretty much, you know, because if I start messing with the training and start tapering back too much, then it's going to mess with the balance of the nutrition which I'm having now. So, you know, I'm just going to create more problems. So I've trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Tomorrow's rest day. I'm going to train Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday, I'm not going to do anything too crazy because I don't want my muscles to be sore. I don't want to be holding any excess water, you know, inflammation, anything like that at all. But I do want to soak up the nutrients. I do want to present the look which I look like in the gym, and that's it. I just want to come show day. I want to emulate how I look in the gym, and so that might even entail getting up early and doing a little pump session in the morning. And you know, I'm going to do whatever I feel is necessary to do. It might be a bit of an unorthodox approach, but in reality, in the past, you know, I've rested, and then come show day, I've not got my best. I've rested, I've loaded, and it's like my body doesn't really soak up the extra calories and the carbs. I need to get them working, you know, get them into the muscles to present the look which I want. So yeah, doing a bit of a pump up backstage just generally isn't enough for me. Maybe I've not had enough food, or I don't know, but whichever way, I know that the way that I'm doing it now will pretty much ensure that I'll achieve the look which I want come shortly, because I'm just treating it like another day. It's another day in the gym, but this time in front of hundreds of people in my underwear. So yeah, so that's the plan for the weekend anyway. For peak week, that is my peak week plan. I think I'm going to throw in a bit of training footage from today. I trained at Flex and Tone, trained some push with my friend Sean. I'll probably throw in the chest sessions, but if I don't, thanks for watching, and I might put out another vlog later this week. If you have any more questions, just hit me up and I'll include them in my next vlog for sure. Thanks for all the support and the messages and the comments and that on my Instagram. You know, it all does help. Prepping, it's not easy. I don't complain about it because it's something, bodybuilding is something which I love doing. But although it is self-inflicted, it is also good to have people who follow your journey, show you some support, some love and that, and yeah, it's all appreciated, man. So thanks a lot. I hope you're attending the show, and yeah, take care.